guys, welcome to Winter Garden Coffee and Collab. I am here with Rebecca, Whitney, and Alli Thompson from Striker Sports and Social. So you may know of them and you may not, and either way you're about to, and it's going to be a whole lot of fun. If you go to Striker, you're seeing Alli, but what you don't realize is Rebecca is behind. She's like the what is it, like the guy with the marionette, right? Like the making everything happen. The woman with the marionette. What am I doing? What am I even doing right now? So we start rolling and I turn into somebody who doesn't know how to communicate. So anywho's, I am your host, Martha Krejci, as usual. Let's go ahead and get into it. Whoever wants to say this, let people know what Striker Sports and Social is, first of all, before we jump in.
I say community is the one word. If you were to really bring it down to one word, that's the whole reason why we do what we do. So further than that, we have something, we say ages 3 to 100 plus. So we have youth soccer starting at 3 years old, and then we transition into adult sports as well. So for the adult side, we have soccer, beach volleyball, cornhole, futsal, and then we're looking at pickleball and kickball. And then we do social events for both of those age groups as well.
I love it. So what do social events look like?
Yeah, so we've done, for the kids, we've done play on the pitch events at Orlando City. So we'll actually go to a Pride game first, and then after the kids get to go on the pitch, play soccer. So that's really cool for them. And then for adults, we do things like pub crawls. We'll go to games together. We're trying to get people together for bingo. You're welcome.
We got it full circle. Okay.
So yeah, just things to bring people together and have fun.
Yeah, I love that. It's so necessary. We were talking a little bit before we started recording, which is what we always do. You guys are always like, man, I wish I were there. Maybe we'll do a live recording sometime. I don't know. Don't put it on your calendar. But when we were talking about ahead of time, I think even before you guys showed up, is really like we don't have enough events in the area to allow the families to be able to play together, right? It's like somebody goes and does this, somebody goes and does this over here, but for everybody to coexist in the same place, having fun in the same place. And so was that kind of like a guiding thought behind?
Yeah. So honestly, we're from Nashville. Whenever we first moved here, we were like, what are we going to do? Striker wasn't even in the picture. We had no idea. So I played soccer back in Nashville in adult leagues. She actually knew someone. I'll put a plug in for 8 co-ed sports in Winter Park. So I got his contact. I was like, listen, I play 3 nights a week. Can you get me in? And they always need girls in their co-ed leagues. He's like, yes, say less. I got you. So I started playing, and then we ended up finding another league that does some like family stuff. So that was really cool to us. So that's something that we've always wanted to do. I'll also do another plug. We are starting to do our cornhole at the backyard in a Coe, which I think is a great space for that. Yeah, so the adults can play cornhole, and then the kids, there's so much going on around. They have ping pong, they have Connect 4, they have all these games, campfires for like s'mores and stuff. So yeah, so that's been a cool place for us to be.
This is brought to you by Make Wellness, the natural oral non-synthetic peptide that has actually helped me go from 170 to 116 pounds. I started using the natural oral non-synthetic peptide because I had seen other people using like the synthetic peptides, and I saw them actually getting results. So I was like, okay, so peptides are the way to go. But then I see them getting like all these weird symptoms and stuff, and I'm like, but I don't want that, right? And so I tried these, and guys, it's the same result, but you're not having like the weird synthetic stuff happening. I was able to go from 170 pounds to 116 pounds with just these, okay? So that's what I strongly suggest for you guys. If you wanna try them, go ahead and click on the link in the description of this video, and I actually have a code for you. It's GIVE10. It's gonna take an extra 10 bucks off. Make has made this video possible, makes this podcast possible. We love them. Oh, I love it. I love it. Tell me about a day in your life then, Rebecca. Like, you wake up in the morning feeling like Mick Jagger. I can't help but do that every single time I say it. I can't. Okay, so I'm not gonna start that sentence again, but you know what I'm saying. What's a day look like for you?
Yeah, you know, in our world, it is all about not only serving our existing players, but also just discovering what else we want to do. And so I'm probably the one in the group, in the team, that's always thinking of new ideas. I'll randomly text Alli. I might wake up with the idea, or I might be driving by something, and I was just like, pop-up soccer academy, like where you could just take over these like empty spaces and move it around. And they say there's a great framework to run a business that has this visionary and integrator role. And it says in the visionary they have like 20 ideas a week, and maybe 2 of them might be good. That would be me. So I probably, you know, from a waking up and perspective, I care so much about this doing well because the community is so important, as Alli said. And we recognize that people being out, being active, meeting people, being able to play with their families, like that is just, it's so important to the vitality of the area we're living in. And so I am a little bit obsessed with it. So it's like that type of thing. And then because I'm in the back end, I do more of like the technology and trying to make sure that's all working. It's a constant thought of like, how can we do that better? And so it's that type of thing, either learning or experimenting or pushing the team to try to, you know, to do something. Like I'd love to have a loyalty program. We have players who played with us 20, 30 leagues in, you know, and I would just love to have that type of thing because it's that celebration. So yeah, pushing the boundaries a bit is my job.
I love it. Oh, kindred spirits here. Okay, so I'm going to ask some bonkers off the wall questions. You ready for this?
So ready.
This is where it's like Hot Ones meets comedians in cars having coffee in Winter Garden, literally having coffee. Oh, we're at Foxtail. By the way, can I say we're at Foxtail in Orlando right now? What's the name of this area again?
Dr. Phillips.
Well, Dr. Phillips, but it's the packing
packaging
district. You guys, it looks like a honkin' like 50s diner in here. It is so stinking cool.
Yeah.
If you have not been here yet, you must come. And then you're probably just gonna stay.
Probably.
But, okay, so here we go. Let me see. Okay, so normally this is a truth or dare question. I just spat. Normally it's a truth or dare question. I'm going to say truth or truth because I want to ask the truth question. Okay. So truth or truth?
True.
You have to say truth. Okay. You do have to
guess
give me a
true.
response though. Have you ever had to pretend like you didn't see a parent totally lose it on the sidelines?
Yes. Do you want the long answer?
Yes,
I can
I'm
give
here
you
for
one
it.
answer or longer. I typically, what I'll do, I do this for refs, I do this for coaches. I watch in the background, and then I like to see how they handle a situation, the coaches and stuff. Because if I step in for every single thing, it's expected I'll be there, and that's not good for growth or training purposes. So, yes.
Yeah, man, I can't even imagine. It probably doesn't happen all the time, but. Love it. Love it. So what's been and this is kind of like a softie, this is going to be a softie question, but what's been your most emotional or goosebumps moment, whoever wants to answer, since starting Striker? So like a win, a thank you, a breakthrough, hit us in the feels.
I know exactly the moment, and I may still tear up now. We are part of an amazing association called SSIA. It's the Sports and Social Association, so there's hundreds of us around the U.S. and North America that are a part of it. And every year when we get together, they actually do an award for anybody who has NPS score, which is a Net Promoter Score, which is a single number that is basically assigned through a survey of your customers. And so your customers say how much they're promoting you, basically. And we barely got the survey out. Like, we're a small team. We've got a lot going on. We barely got the survey out. It felt like maybe we would or wouldn't even hit the minimum to qualify. So at the award show, we have no idea that we had done anything good at this point. And they call the top 5, I believe.
No idea to the fact that one of our people that went with us went to the bathroom during this time frame.
During this time frame.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like we're out. And so they call up the 5 that had the highest scores in in each of our size categories. And so that was like, oh yeah, that's great. Yeah. So we get that award, we come off stage, and all of a sudden there's like this things going on, and we're seeing people start chanting Striker because there's like an edge of our logo behind a reveal, and we couldn't be more confused. Here we had the highest score. In the end, we found out of anybody in the association. We had the highest NPS score. I literally goosebumps talking about it because we had no idea. And it's the best prize because all the other things they give awards for, yes, they're creative and fun, but it's not from the customers. And so the fact that we were so highly recommended by our customers just really was an amazing moment. And we got to get up on stage and celebrate. And I had to give a speech that I didn't know I was going to have to give. It was amazing. Anyway, it was just a great moment for me. That was probably my proudest moment so far.
Oh my gosh. That level of, for people that don't know, for that level of loyalty, because that's for people to take time to do anything in their day, but like, because you guys you said you sent an email, right? And it was right before, was it within 24 hours ish?
Yeah, like a week.
Yeah, it was maybe a week.
Real close.
Real close, and we could not change anything about the email. They're very specific. It has to be exactly sent out to every.
Goad them into.
Nothing. And so we're literally just blindly sending out what I, as a marketer, am like, this is a terribly worded survey. No, and we did, and we got it in under the line. We got to send one reminder, and yeah.
That's wild. So guys, that means that there's such a level of loyalty and the loyalty only comes from when it's been given to them first, right? When you've gotten like a good experience or like you feel like somebody is taking good care of you, that's when you do it in like. You don't do it, Walmart can't send me that and have me be like, sure, I'll take time out of no, because Walmart hasn't shown me any. When's the last time Walmart showed you loyalty? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's another podcast for another day, I think.
Schedule that one for next.
Yeah, right? So tell me about your favorite moment whenever you've seen like a kid light up, where they realize they're capable of more than what they thought.
Yeah, I think the coolest thing for me with youth sports in particular is the mental aspect. So it is really cool for them to go from not knowing how to kick a ball to scoring their first goal, and then they run around, and watching them go run to their parents to celebrate with them is really cool too. But I think for me is whenever I start seeing the kids understand that it's more than just about scoring goals. One of our core values is sportsmanship. So they'll start telling other kids about it and trying to like live it out on the field. And so that for me is super cool because it's not just about scoring goals. Defenders, I was a defender and know how it is. We don't really score goals. So, who makes the most passes, who has the best assists, who has the best sportsmanship, trying to really get the kids to understand it's more than that. And then seeing that has been really cool.
I love it so much. Yeah. So when people are thinking, like they're probably watching right now and thinking, okay, I want to do this. I want to do this with my kids. Maybe if they don't have kids, then they want to do the adult stuff. What's the first step in look like? Like what do they need to do as a first step into your world?
And honestly, so the youth and adult, really, you can generally join at any point. So for the youth, we're a skills academy, so we don't do games on the weekend. There's not like a set season. We make sure to do 2 ceremonies throughout the year with like medals and popsicles and stuff. Yeah, they love it. The coaches love it.
That's where you got those email responses, girl. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Popsicles.
May or may not be properly timed.
So what's cool, so literally they could email us and, hey, we want to try this. We do a free trial session for the first one because we believe in our product and that people are going to come and have fun. If the kids don't have fun, they can just go to their mom, dad, grandparent, whoever, and say, hey, I don't want to do this anymore, and then they can just email us, and that's that. So we have extra initiative to make sure they're having fun while learning the true ways to play soccer. So at any point they could let us know. It's on our website. You can sign up there. And then our adult leagues, we have seasons throughout the year, and then we've made it actually a recent thing where if you want to join a team, if someone needs somebody, you can sign up pretty much throughout the season except towards the end when like playoffs and finals come around. But we have pickup soccer that's free. We have free pickup volleyball. Just try to bring in people into the community and get them exposure. So,
and my favorite is probably the addition of the adult soccer because I grew up she grew up playing soccer. I grew up occasionally, like maybe volunteer coaching, but not really understanding the game.
Yeah.
And never playing it. I was not like just that type of sports was not as frequent when we were kids. And so
The adult beginners class.
the adult beginners class. So we started an adult beginners class. So people who maybe they played in school, but just never really went anywhere with it. Maybe they haven't played in years, but if they've never touched the ball, it also is great for that. And so that is something we've kind of had it on and off through the time, but it's back open now. So that's a great way to just come in. And we've had most people who come and do that then go on to our 4v4, which is a great small-sided version to play. That is, it's a lot of fun, high energy, but short enough games that you feel like you're learning how to do it under a really good experience.
Oh, I love it. That is so stinking cool. Well, what is the last, because we'll wrap now, but like, what is the last thing that you want, that you feel like maybe the public doesn't understand about what you do or why you do it? Like something that you just really wish you could stand on, like the tallest hill in Florida. We don't have mountains, let's be real, but the tallest place in Florida and just kind of shout out and say, but we also, what is that?
God, I mean, for me, it's so much coming back to what Alli was saying. I love seeing, I've always been a big fan of core values, but so many companies don't really necessarily live that out. And ours include fun, safety, community, and good sportsmanship. And the fact that from the kids, they're learning that. They're sitting with the coaches and going over those core values and showing how that plays out on the field. But then showing up in the adults where, you can come out. We all, are looking to go to work the next day. And so you can come out and play, but also it means we're creating a space where you really can play something for your whole life. And so we want to continuously learn how can we bring more and more sports, more and more levels, so that anybody of any age who's like, man, I just want to get more active and I don't want to necessarily go to the gym, or I don't want to necessarily just get a trainer, or I just want to meet people. Just getting involved in our community in any way opens up so many opportunities for that. And we love connecting people. We love connecting, whether that's a proper networking like this, or whether that's, hey, you want to play? Well, let's find a team that's actually really good for you. And so Alli does a great job with that. So that individualized attention, even though we have so many players and kids out there, we just don't want anybody, any one person, feeling like they don't have a place to come to, because we are that place.
Yeah, I'd probably say mine. I'll be honest, whenever this opportunity came up, I was really excited to use whatever earnings we got from it to give back to rescue dogs in particular. So our logo is my rescue dog. So yeah, I think, I'm trying not to cry. I think mine.
It's okay, girl.
I know, but then I can't talk. That's the
Oh, your eyes get
frustrating
so
part.
blue, though.
But yeah, I think
You're a
mine.
pretty crier. Not
thank
many
you.
people could say that.
wait,
You're
just
making me
wait.
cry now, but go ahead.
I have some footage. I have
happens,
some
right?
footage for you later.
Yeah, earlier you said I have like more of an emotional question. I was like, oh Lord, here we go.
We're starting early.
Yeah, but no, I think mine would just be that like we truly do want to give back to rescues, bring light to rescues. Mine is a pit bull. He's the sweetest dog in the world. So mine personally would just be that like we want to give back to those.
Yeah, I love that. I used to, so when I worked at GoDaddy years ago, we were allowed to take days off, paid vacation to go volunteer somewhere. And that's when I first started volunteering. And so this was like 2012, when I first started volunteering for shelters. And I never realized, for animal shelters, and I never realized that there were so many animals. First of all, I just had never been to one. And so what I realized whenever I started helping out there is that not only are there a lot of pets there, but there isn't a lot of turnover. So there aren't a lot of people getting the pets there. And so we started a magazine and, started helping them be seen and have stories behind them and that sort of thing, which got them moving. But that was an eye-opener to me, and that's where we started doing started getting rescue animals as well, because they're just the sweetest. Have you seen okay, let's just now, and then we'll wrap in a second. Now we're in it. Have you ever seen those, like the videos on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, of like the pets that get to go home and the looks on their face? Like, it's
Smiling, legitimately.
like
smiling.
literally
Yeah.
smiling, right? Where it's just like, I don't know. Some people look at pets like they're just pets, but you don't realize, you just don't know.
Yeah.
Like they love you with an unconditional love that just can't be replicated in any other way.
One of the logo that we have, Chance, that dog. I have another rescue, Nash, for Nashville, but he had a pretty traumatic past, and he's not the brightest light bulb, but we love him. But Chance has really like taught him how to be like come out, learn how to play, and like to be a dog again. So the fact that they're like teaching other dogs, so yeah, they're amazing.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
So,
Yeah.
Well, thank you, ladies,
Thank you.
for meeting me on a whatever day it is.
We have no
Wednesday
idea.
morning is when we're filming. So we will have all of your links to everything in the show notes and in the description and all of that stuff. But just thank you for coming on. And guys, if you haven't been to Striker Sports and Social, go there. I mean, these two are the ones that are like at the helm of everything. If you don't want to hang out with these two, I don't even know who you are. I don't want to know you. These two are a delight. So we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.